Alright, guys, we're here at Moyer Sons on Facebook Live. As you can tell, I'm currently sitting in my backyard because it's a beautiful 70-degree day. We're going to give it a couple of seconds if anyone else wants to join. As you can see, we have the lovely Andrea sitting next to me on this side. And he's going to be doing the moderator. We have a couple of questions. Early on, we want to thank everyone for jumping in and throwing these questions at us. Some of them are actually pretty good. One of them made me laugh a lot. And then we're also going to announce the winner of our drawing for not only questions, but there's also photographs. And then we have a couple of contests that are out there just for fun that Andreas did. Andreas, you want to tell about the mask contest or just the mask picture thing you're doing?
Yeah, so basically if you are creating your own mask or if you're decorating a mask that you already have, feel free to post it to us, tag us, put it down in the comments. We want to see what everybody's doing with that. And we also put down a tutorial from the CDC if you don't know how to make a mask, how you can make your own mask.
It's actually getting pretty creative. I think Jason's wife, Trisha, actually made one with an old Moyer Sons t-shirt.
Yeah, that's pretty
phenomenal.
Cool.
So those are going to go on sale in about 10 days. We're just kidding. They're not. I don't think we have enough t-shirts. But it's an inventive way to get a mask that many of us don't have access to. And it also can be kind of creative. I've seen a lot of people do them. I saw someone get crocheted, which was kind of interesting. We put the carbon inside the crochet, which is something I will never be able to do, but it was interesting.
That's impressive.
And then also, what's that, Andres?
I said, that's impressive.
Yeah, no, I saw it. I was really impressed by it. So we're at 101. We're going to give it another minute. It's a beautiful day outside. I know we're stuck in our homes, but it's definitely take a moment to walk outside, balcony, deck, whatever you have. I built Jackson a play area. I'll take this one so you guys can see it. It's the big one, not the little one. So that was actually kind of cool. So he's all happy running around. We don't leave the yard, but at least we have a yard to run around in, take advantage of it. So, all right, Andres, whenever you're ready.
All right, so the first question is, I've seen the trucks all over Gaithersburg and Germantown my whole life. Do you also move in the Rockville area?
This was actually, I get this a lot. For 51 years, Moyer Sons has been located in the Gaithersburg, Germantown, Clarksburg area. We actually started in Gaithersburg when they were building Montgomery Village, so there's a little bit of history right there. But I grew up in Germantown, right in Waters Landing, and through my whole life, I've had these trucks driving around, and I've seen them. The big Moyer trucks, and many people don't know is that we move all over the nation. We are from Texas to California, Washington State, everywhere we go, we're there. We have our long haul trucks. On average, we have a couple of them through the country, including right now. So the question always is, do you guys move to Rockville or Potomac or DC? Absolutely. We're national, international, but locally all over the place. So can we move you to Rockville? Yes. Will we move to Rockville? Absolutely.
Cool. Does the logo mean anything?
The logo, it does. I actually have it right here in my hat. And so the logo is, and I give them full credit, it's the actual sons of Moyer and Sons. So if you look at this, sorry, my hair, Moyer and Sons, and then you do the hat back, and then the four people on the front are the sons of Tiny Moyer. It's Gordon Jr., Danny, John Sr., and Gary. And most people love to also ask the question of why is the smallest guy holding the biggest box? That's actually, whoever did the logo, super impressed by that because the largest boxes usually have the lightest weight and the smallest boxes usually have the densest weight. So in this case, we would have a couple things of clothes, maybe some pillows in the big box in the logo. And then in the book box, which, going to be this one right here, that's going to be the 50-pound of books. So that helps the movers disperse the weight evenly while they're moving. So that's kind of the breakdown of the logo.
All right, the next one is storage, like monthly storage?
Yeah. Storage, that's correct. I think the longest we've ever had someone in our storage facility was 17 years. The shortest was a couple hours. The 17 years was definitely more entertaining. Well, we have over 45,000 square feet of storage vaults between the two warehouses in Clarksburg and also in Elkridge. What makes us unique from what you'll call self-storage is that self-storage, you pack it, you bring it over, you put it in the 10 by 10 or 10 by 15 or 10 by 5, you pull it down, you lock it, and then you walk away, and you hope you did a good job. With our secure self-storage, it's also 24 hours of security, but they're vaults. I use Indiana Jones as a good example. And Indiana Jones, I think it was the Raiders of the Lost Ark. One of the last pictures to this massive warehouse with these big vaults in it. And that's what it looks like when you come and take a nice visit with us. What that does is that puts the storage you get packed by professional movers, moved by professional movers, put in the storage unit by professional movers, taken out by professional movers, and then taken to your house at the end of whenever you're said and done. At the very end, professional move back for you, and for a very, very close price to the normal self moves or even the pods that people talk about. And with our storage, it's the pods we don't have anything up front of your house when you're selling your house to kind of make it look worse. So it's a good idea to kind of get a quote if you're looking for storage. So yes, I like monthly storage, just you don't have consistent access to it with the little lock. We have access to it, and it's very well secured.
Okay, then the next one is, what if something is broken?
We're all human. Movers, it's something that eventually will happen. I think our broken rate is really, really low. But in the rare case that something does get broken, we usually handle it in-house. So if something does happen, whether it's during the move or right after the move, you notice it, let us know ASAP because we want to handle it and take care of it.
And then the next one is one we've been getting a lot. What is Moyer Sons doing for coronavirus?
We kind of did a couple of videos on this already, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time. Actually, I will spend a little time on this one. What we've done as of today. First, we changed a number of items to help reduce social interaction and keep within the CDC guidelines. All of our estimates are now done virtually. So Kevin, Gordon, Jason are out there doing FaceTime, Skype, and then what's the other one? WhatsApp. They'll do pretty much anything needed to virtually do an estimate. So you can do it by your phone now. Our trucks are now dispatched in waves. So from different parts of the warehouse, so that no specific spot in the warehouse is ever inundated by more than 10 people. Usually it's less than that. So they're going off in waves, and so there's no overlap. We're really trying to help not only our customers, but also our family here at Moyer Sons. All the move teams are 6 people or less. The trucks are deeply cleaned daily. We've been doing that for years, but we've added some extra steps just to make sure we can continue within the CDC guidelines and beyond. All public access to the warehouses in Clarksburg and in Elkridge right now has been temporarily suspended. So if you need something in the warehouse, call us. We'll try to get it out for you. This does include our frequently used box program. We're going to put that in a hold right now for the pickup. However, if you are looking for boxes to move and you're packing yourselves, we can still do a materials delivery, meaning that we still deliver boxes, tape, paper. Just give us a call or shoot us over an email, and we'll take care of that. We're also requesting that our customers also practice social distancing, so that the guidelines are 6 feet. And we can do the walkthroughs and also the final inspection virtually through, of course, FaceTime, Skype, all that, if that's something they want to do. So we're putting a lot of those efforts in there to really help continue with those coronavirus regulations and then go beyond them to make sure that not only our customers, but also, as I said, the Moyer Sons family is safe.
Okay. And then I noticed that there are a lot of more Moyer Sons Instagram posts.
Yeah.
That's me, guys.
You can thank Andreas for that. This side. I'm on 90 degrees here. This side. Andreas done an amazing job of kind of, promoting and keeping everyone aware of not only Moyer Sons, but also the community. And so, we check out a previous video we did, I think it was last week, where we kind of talked a little bit about him. So check that video out. But yeah, we're definitely a lot more on Insta, a lot more on Facebook and Twitter as well.
Make sure you follow us.
Hey, follow us. Yeah.
And Another one said, I received an invite to Moyer Move Management. Is that you guys?
Good question. Moyer Move Management is an affiliate to Moyer Sons Moving and Storage. We're not the same company, but we are an affiliate, hence the name Moyer being in both of them. It is owned by the Moyers. Think of it as a wedding planner. The wedding day is the moving day. They can help plan your move in complete detail, from what goes into each drawer to what you hang on your wall to your new house. So it's a complete setup. So just as an extension to what us as movers already did, but it's just more finite detail. That's something that someone's looking to do. I know they have their own social media right now. Andreas takes care of that. With that, check them out. Check out the social media. They'll be adding more and more posts to it, and also some videos kind of going into further detail of what a move manager does.
And how much is a move?
The most consistent question asked: how much is a move? I have a 3-bedroom townhouse. How much? I'll literally be walking down the street and people ask me that question. The answer is not that simple, but it is. We use the weight of your household, the items, to determine how many hours a move will take. What that means is that we figure, and plus we'll add in the prep and the travel. It's a good example is that one of the first moves I actually worked on was a guy who got a 2-bedroom apartment. And he had almost 7,000 pounds worth of stuff in one room. To give you a good example, the average room has 1,500 pounds worth of stuff. So if I were to say 2-bedroom apartment, it's this much. We walk into his house and all that stuff's in one bedroom. Our estimate's over. It's done. So that's why we do those free estimates, so we can see the house and give you a more exact detail. And also we got to figure out the distance from the front of the house to the truck. If there's an apartment, how many floors? Or we walk up the floors? Or there's an elevator? If you want other services like packing, crates, donation assistance, if you need, that's why the estimates are free. So we can kind of give that to you in writing, and you can go from there. So the answer is, how much is a move? Depends on how much stuff you have and where you've got to go.
And then the next one is, Dan, what is your favorite color?
Yeah, I like this one. I know I wear blue constant. Blue is my second favorite color. Sorry, guys. Do I look adorable in blue? My favorite color is orange. That's through my favorite baseball team. So when it's back, let's go O's. I know they're going to be bad.
And then somebody said, I don't have a lot of stuff. Should I still contact you?
Yeah, and I get this a lot, especially with first-time home buyers, which we have a program for that. And a lot of people go with millennials or Generation Z, where they are minimalists. And again, the less you have, the less expensive the move is. So if you have a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom apartment and it's not that much stuff, and you just don't want to move it down the 4 flights of steps, it's a lot less expensive than if you're moving a whole bunch of stuff. So, plus we also have what we call it's time up to us moves. And that's where you can have, if you're flexible to schedule, and again, you're just moving a couple of things, this is where we can be flexible, go in after the morning move. So we have a move that starts at 9 a.m., ends around 2. We'll come to your house between 3 and 4, move the items, and then you get the rest of it. And also, what's good with the time up to us moves for a small move is that it saves you time and money as well, because we're able to work within another move. So, yeah, if you don't have a lot of stuff, definitely contact us. We're still available and we're still happy to do it.
And then somebody said, my move is complicated.
Drink of water, this one. What is Moyer Sons able to handle? Well, here's a good answer to that question. I'm going to just give you an example of a move that actually happened. A gentleman was moving from the D.C. area, but he had a house on the West Coast. So he had a house on the East Coast. So he had one house in Maryland, one house in D.C. He had children who wanted stuff that were in, I think, Midwest and then also in New England. Plus, he had some stuff that had to get crated and donated. So we packed up the LA house, we packed up the DC house, we intermingled them, passed them to the kids' houses, donated the extra stuff, and then did the final move into the DC house with all the stuff that he wanted. So that was actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 or 5 moves all in one. And that's why I'm going through the logistics of what we had to do for the donations in LA, the donations in DC, the donations here, where the kids needed what to go, what needed to go where, how they were tagged. So, yeah, moves are complicated, and they can be. They can also be really simple. But can we handle them? Absolutely. Whether it's a 1-bedroom apartment or a multi-million-dollar mansion, our guys give the best possible service, and I couldn't be prouder of them.
And this is the last submitted question. Did John's kids really cut his hair? I love that picture.
Yeah, that was, I give him credit. John put that on Instagram. Talked to his wife. Yeah, his kids really cut his hair. They got some clippers right there outside and went right at it. I'm not saying he didn't have to fix some of it. I'm just saying they did it. So that was that was pretty entertaining. But yeah, so we're doing a picture contest for that too, right?
Yeah, we are. Actually, one of the pictures in there is mine. My fiance cut my hair. So she did a pretty good job, I think.
Yeah, she did.
I can't see the back.
We can't see the back, and that's a good thing. It's always the back that gets you.
Yeah.
Any questions or comments from Facebook?
No, actually. But that, yeah, I think we're clear with the comments. So.
Okay. Well, let's go through now. I think 50 minutes is good, but I want to thank you to everyone who submitted the questions and also been submitting the pictures. That the support while we're kind of all doing this has been fun. And doing these Facebook Lives is something we're all getting used to. So we're just doing our best in supporting local businesses. So we're going to actually, for this drawing, give away $25 to a local business of the choice of, and who's the winner?
Charles Karp.
Charles Karp. Oh, I know him very well. No, funny story. We actually moved him and his dad when they were very little. So, I mean, that's, I'm not going to say how old he is, but he's old enough to know that. It was pretty entertaining. So we moved him when he was really little. So we know the family well. So congratulations, Karp, on winning $25. I'll reach out to you and get it taken care of. He also has a new son. It's a month and a half old.
Oh.
So he's going to need some. He's going to need some food. Definitely going to need it. So thank you, everyone, for following us along with this Facebook Live. And I hope everyone has a safe and healthy week. Andres, want to add anything?
No, thank you, everybody. We'll see you guys next time.